as you're sitting on the chair, we are performing most of the asanas for the chair itself. Now, raise one of your hands, okay? Hold the other side of the chair with your right hand, like you're sitting like this. If you're the farther side, from your right side would be the left side of the chair. Hold it from the underside, take your left hand out and stretch towards the right side like this. Hold it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now hold with your left hand and raise your right hand up and bend towards left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. Just repeat. Kindly sit on the edge of the chair with your hands. Interlock your hands in the back like this, in the back. Interlock your hands like this and then bend forward. Correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. Just take a couple of deep breaths and then repeat this. You can sit here. Okay? Now for the next asana, we are going to stretch our hamstring. This is for the hamstring stretch. Okay? Lift your right leg and put it on the left thigh and just be there, comfortable. Okay? As you do this, now slowly start bending forward. As you breathe out, bend forward. Breathe out, bend forward. Try to go as much possible as comfortable. This way you will feel the stretch in your hamstring over here under the right leg. Hold it there for 10 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax. Now repeat it for the left leg. Put it on top of the right leg and take a deep breath. And as you breathe out, bend forward. Very nice. And now hold it there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very nice. This is very good for everybody, in fact, especially with people who feel they have varicose veins developing or any kind of numbness in your legs or in your thighs if you have weakness in your back, because when you stretch your hamstrings, your back automatically gets stretched. Like some people have some kind of pain in the lower back. It happens because of stiffness in your hamstrings. So when we actually stretch our hamstrings, the stress in the back goes away. Now again, take a couple of deep breaths before we get into the next asana. Keep your back straight. Hold it for 5 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe out. Again breathe in. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe out. Relax. Now what we are going to do is calf raises. This is again for the legs, in fact for the lower legs. Pardon? Yeah, sitting we do it. Now in this asana, okay, I think I need to shift my camera so you can see what is happening to the legs. Okay. Now, as you are sitting on the chair, lift both your heels up. You can see how I'm doing it. Actually, heels are going up while I'm sitting. Okay. Now we will do it in continuous motion for 10 counts. 1, 2, do it with me. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. As you do the 10th one, hold it there. Hold the position there for the count of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. So you can repeat this n number of times while you sit on the chair. You can continue repeating this, so that if there is any kind of numbness in your lower legs or any kind of, even if you have varicose veins or you have the tendency to develop varicose veins, so this particular activity or the asana will definitely cure you at a much greater extent. Okay, now as we did this sitting calf raise, now we will be doing standing calf raise with the help of chair itself. Turn the chair this side. Okay. Now as you go behind the chair, everybody, go behind the chair. Put your hands on the top of the chair. Look at your feet position. Little bit shift this side so that you can come the camera. Okay. Okay. Everybody can see her. Now put your hands on the top and raise your heels again up. 1. Do it in continuous motion. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. For the last one, hold it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. Now we can repeat this one, so you can benefit maximum from this particular asana. Actually, in the yoga, you are supposed to keep it static. When we make any of the yoga poses dynamic, you can call it Pilates. It becomes Pilates because somebody with the name of Thomas at Pilates during the World War II, he came up with the idea that okay, yoga is static, if I make it dynamic, then he gave his own name. He was a German guy. Anyway, so we are combining both the activities, dynamic as well as static, so that you can get the maximum benefit out of it. Because if I tell you to do only the static part of it, it may be difficult for you to do it in first instance. So let's do standing chair itself. Now this is the next asana, which is supposed to be stretching the back of your leg, which is actually stretching your quadricep, your thigh muscle. Now how to stretch your thigh muscle, we'll just show you how it is done. With your one hand on the top of the chair, try to hold, once again I'll move off this so you can see properly. Okay. Put your hand on the chair, top of the chair. Hold your right leg with your right arm, like this, how she is doing it, and bend forward. Bend forward you'll feel a stretch in your thigh, on the right thigh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll hold it for 5 counts. It's a very challenging asana. Now the other one. Hold your left leg with your left arm, left hand, and then bend forward. Go still down, further down. Feel the maximum stretch in your thigh muscle, in your quadricep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. Take a couple of deep breaths before we repeat this asana. One is we sit in the Vajrasana. This is as we sit, I sit in this position. You see my leg position, my feet position. Make kind of a lotus position like this and then sit in between the 2 feet. You can see how I am sitting. It should not be like this. Many people try to sit on the heels. It's basically you have to sit in between your legs like this, keeping your back straight. Sumit, you try to do the same thing. As we sit in the Vajrasana, this is called Vajrasana. Now the meaning and the reason why it is called a Vajrasana. Vajra means strong. What gets stronger in this asana? When we sit in this asana, the digestive system becomes very, very strong, and definitely your back gets more strengthened because you sit in the state with the straight back like this. With your hands on your thighs, and now cat pose. Go down in this position, put your hands straight in front with your legs in this position. Now this asana is actually basically mimicking the posture of cats. How the cats do it in the morning when they get up, and they do. I breathe in, I take my back up. As I breathe out, I take my back down. My spinal cord, you can see it's breathing, it's making a hunch. I breathe out. In fact, this is very good asana for any kind of back pain, morning pain, there is stress in the back. You can do this 20 times, 50 times. It is not very difficult. The only thing which you need to focus is your breathing. Please do not fumble with the breathing. As we go into the next asana, just do breathing, do some deep breathing along with me so that your body gets more of the oxygen and nutrients to every part of your body. Okay, now as we go into the next asana, just do breathing, do some deep breathing along with me so that your body gets more of the oxygen and nutrients to every part of your body. Okay, now as we go into the next asana, just do breathing, do some deep breathing along with me so that your body gets more of the oxygen and nutrients to every part of your body. Okay, now as we go into the next asana, I'll show you. This is a little bit challenging, but it's a very good asana for increasing the strength in your arms, your triceps, your shoulder blade, and making your back more stronger and flexible. With your hands in front of you like this, okay? With your knees touch down, then slowly take your neck, start looking upwards. Your gaze should be on top of the ceiling. You should be looking up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. Then slowly come back. Be in the cat pose itself. Breathe 2 to 3 times as you catch your breathing back. Then again go forward. Your gaze should be up on the top of the ceiling. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now as you are in this posture, do not hold your breath. Kindly keep breathing. Take shallow breaths, that's okay. You need not to do deep breathing while you are doing this. You can do shallow breathing, that's okay. So Shavasana means like a corpse, dead man, dead person. So you are just lying on the mat. I'll show you how it is performed. I'll just show it to you. हाँ जी क्या कर रहे हैं देखो you see you should not, if you have eaten food, then you should not perform these asanas for 2 hours at least. There should be gap of 2 hours. Yeah. But if you are performing it in the morning, like you haven't eaten anything, that's okay. But if you have eaten something, if you have eaten stomach full, then 2 hours is minimum. If you are eating something light, something like, 1 banana or 2 bananas, then you can do it in 15 minutes, that's not a problem. Yeah. So this is how the Shavasana is done. Never go straight back with your, like this. Go on your side and then lie down like this. Be in this position for at least 3 to 4 minutes, because once you are done with your exercise, this is like cooling down. So the blood circulation reaches to all parts of your body and your body starts cooling down. You can do it up to 10 minutes also. Some people after the exercise they feel like sleeping, they feel like relaxing. So this is the best asana to relax with your hands, your palms upwards, your feet straight. There should be no tension, like you should not be having any tension, it should be falling freely on the either side. And your breathing should be absolutely normal. If you want to count, you focus on your breathing, you can just count 50 breaths and be in that position. So once you're done with this, turn towards your sides and then come back up. So Guys, I hope you enjoyed today's session. Anything in mind? So, it gives us a very good feeling that performing yoga on the International Yoga Day, right? Okay, I guess there are no questions. So, thank you everybody for joining me. Namaste. Take care and be safe at home.